My name is Zane. Today we're going to be doing the Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke episode 2. So I've just replaced all that bit with Sonia. So we don't need to see that. I just did that. Yeah, let's begin. We have a lot of accounts today. Hopefully 1 or 2 gym battles. And hopefully no dead Pokemon. So I learnt my lesson from the bead fight. I have gone ahead and leveled up all my Pokemon. You can see 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, right? So we're only bringing in 2 Pokemon to the gym. So I've picked Vikavolt and Niblet. So let's begin. Niblet's not level 20 yet, but also he's literally about 5 XP away from becoming level 20. So he'll become level 21. Yeah, become level 20 when we're done. Alright. Oh yeah. Hello. My cat's here with me. We've we've put a tower in my room because we're getting a new kitchen. So her room is now going to become the kitchen storage place. Also, we have a lot of encounters today. We have a few Wild Zone encounters. We have a Route 5 encounter. So, yeah. I could have got a few more Wild Zone encounters, but I didn't really want to risk my Pokemon. Alright. So, open that up. Let's keep on going. So, my strategy is, I guess, I'm going to start off with Vikavolt in the gym battle. Just get rid of his first one, and then I'll switch it to Reboot. That'll be hopefully just be able to Dynamax and kill the older guy. It's Eldegoss bulky. It looks like he'd be a bulky mon. So we're gonna kill this Ghost of Fleur with Niblet. We could easily just like skip the other trainers. That's not a problem. Look at that. Niblet level 20. Also, if I lose this gym battle, yes, I lose both my Pokemon, but I do get to go again because there's Pokemon in my box. That's how I always like to do Nuzlocke. I think there's Pokemon in your box, you can regroup. Right. This really just wants to go by itself. 20 out of 20. Perfect. Alright, so fail split off now. We can go final zone. So, wrong thing. No, it was the right thing. There. Okay, I have a bone to pick with the Pokemon Company. Whoever thought it was a good idea, like Game Freak, I guess. Whoever thought it was a good idea to make Vikavolt a special attacker is a madman. Why does he have no attack? But he earns X's a dig, crunch. Like, you look, I've got the bright powder on him, and it's stab, because X's is going to do nothing. Eh? My cat's, Does anyone else cats are, like, really friendly to you in the morning, then after the morning they're just knackered the entire day? You okay? Yeah, she's okay. She's got food, she's got drinks, she's got toys, everything a cat needs. Alright, yeah. Also, there are some good Pokemon actually in the Wild Zone. You can get Oddish in Dapple Grove, which is where we're gonna go after this, which is quite a good thing. Wow. Okay, one hit KO. We will switch and we're gonna go to Niblet. And then we'll Dynamax, use Max Flare, and that should be it. Alright, yeah, so Oddish is probably what we're gonna get because of probability. It's got a really high rarity, it's 60%. Like, that's really good. And Oddish is not only great because it's a grass type, but also I really like Vileplume. I used it in my Pokemon Surprise Lock, and oh my god, it carried in so many battles. So. Also, if we do get Gen 10 this year, which I think we will get Gen 10 this year, I am going to be doing 3 different playthroughs on it. I am going to be doing my first time playthrough, a Nuzlocke, and then a Surprise Lock. But, I hear you asking, Aiden, you said that about Legacy 8, and you didn't do it. That's because I didn't know if I could stream a lot, and then also the megas were gonna get spoiled for me, and and one of them did get spoiled for me, and I just had to get it done. This time, no excuses, right? If I get spoiled, I get spoiled, but I'm doing the content for you guys. Yeah? I want this year to be my biggest year on YouTube, and if that includes doing 3 different Pokemon Let's Plays, I'll do it. I don't really know what to do after that, to be fair. I guess I could always do like a... I don't know. I want to do a BDSP Let's Play, but BDSP sucks, or so, whatever. Actually, if I find a Togepi, I really want to catch it, just so I could use it. Yeah, okay, this is over. Oh. I'm gonna use Max Flare because he might heal. He didn't. Okay, first year badge. Done and dusted with. So I woke up at 8 o'clock today. 8 o'clock. That's good. I've never set an alarm on my phone before. And both times I've woken up 2 minutes after my alarm and about 10 minutes before my alarm. So, alright. Alright, Milo, my guy, give me my... I should put some music on! Because the gym battle music is hype. Alright. Magical Leaf, that's an interesting TM. Manly's uniform. Alright. Let's build my team now. Ready for... Let's build my team now. Ready for... Alright, let's just do that. And then I like to put these in an order. I always do like an order. That's my order. Boom. Okay. First of all, we've got some TRs, so we're going to see if anyone can learn these. Flamethrower is interesting because none of my... Like, I don't really want to give it to anyone who's not a special attacker. Like, why would... right, okay. Why could a Machop learn Flamethrower? I taught it to Gromit because why not? But, like, you get 60 attack. Yeah, wait, look at his attacks. They're pretty good. Alright. Okay, let's go to the Dappled Grove then. I have been like collecting so I've been making the rounds. I have been going through a lot of the Dynamax spots to grind. So I had a lot of Pokemon to get to level 20. Okay, can I just ask, what level is Nessa's Pokemon? Okay, Nessa's main is 24, so we have 4 level leeway. It doesn't matter if any of my other Pokemon go over it though. It just matters if, because the only Pokemon I'm taking to the gym are Gromit, Vikavolt, so Electrike, Vikavolt, and Machop. They're the 3 I'm taking to the gym. Also, we're gonna need the coin. We're gonna need the coin. We're gonna need the coin. Let me get the coin. If you don't know, I flip a coin to decide if we're going to go for a random encounter or an overworld encounter. So a random encounter is heads, an overworld encounter is tails. So yes, let's go. This doesn't count. This does not count. All right. It's raining. Okay. So we can get in the overworld encounters, I believe. Timepole, Oddish, Bunnelby, Nuzleaf, Lombre. But we can't get Nuzleaf because that's a sword exclusive. So Lombre, Bunnelby, Oddish, and Timepole. And in the random encounters, we can get Timepole, Grubbin, Slowtad, and Badoo. I would not mind a Badoo. So let's flip. Heads. Again. We always seem to get heads. That's random encounter. Okay. Dupe scores. Okay, so this is the first time it's happened. If you come across a Pokemon that you already own, you can call dupe scores. You don't have to. But I like to. The only reason I wouldn't call dupes clause is if someone dies. If Grubbin dies and then I come across another Grubbin, I'm gonna take it. Okay. So Grubbin is a 35% encounter. So it might take a while. I would not mind Badoo. Badoo or Lotad would be quite nice. Another Grubbin. Maybe quite a long time. I think Badoo would be great because if we can get a Shiny Stone, that's a Roserade. Roserade is a great mon. Absolutely fantastic mon. Might actually make the final team. Time Pole. Okay. Evolves into Palpitoad and then evolves into Seismitoad. 4 times weak to grass. You should be good. I can always use Bite to whittle this thing down. Bite shouldn't kill. Yeah, of course it hit. How does it hit doing that? How does it hit? Someone tell me, please. Alright, we're going to... I don't have... Actually, Dig might be the worst attack here because you have 2 chances to hit yourself with Thingy. Oh, absolutely perfect. Alright, let's chuck a Pokeball at that thing. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Lovely. Lovely. So that is, if I get up, my list of encounters, that is Dappled Grove. Lovely jubbly. If I go back, now let's check out the Watchtower Ruins. Are they too strong? They are too strong. So we'll come back to that later. Westlake Axwell. They're good. Okay. So we're going to go to Westlake Axwell, I think. Have we got an encounter Westlake Axwell? We have. Eastlake Axwell. Okay, we do Eastlake Axwell. Right, I need nicknames. Nicknames for a tadpole. I know it's not British though, is it? I can't put Kermit. It's not British. It's a British frog. I can't even figure what a British frog is. It's gotta be a famous British frog. What's a famous British frog? I guess it's a toad. What's a famous British toad? I can't put a political figure as a toad because that's straight away. That's gonna get my channel nuked by comments. Who is a? This is James Corden. What? Right, so this is E. Have it E. Okay, we're gonna go to East Lake Axwell now. That's James Corden. Now we've got 3 water types. Not liking the fact we have a lack of. We have a suspicious lack of grass types. But we could get a Bounsweet. And I need a Bounsweet. Bounsweet is one of my favorite Pokemon. Serena is one of my favorite Pokemon. Possibly top 5 favorite Pokemon Serena is. It's overpowered. It absolutely killed everything in my Pokemon Sun. Let's Play. It's incredibly powerful mon. So I'll be absolutely mega to get that. Why are Tyrogues like the scariest thing in this game? Is this East Lake Axwell? I guess it's gonna be down here. That's South Lake. Hello everyone, welcome for joining the stream. Hello Dino guys, hello Ash Ketchum from Palatown. You're born to be a winner, Johto. Hey guys, I'm watching Johto for the first ever time. I've literally never watched the Pokemon anime before. Like I've seen I think I've seen the original, I've seen X and Y, I've seen Sun and Moon, I've seen Journeys. Haven't seen from Johto 2. Thingy. Okay, this does not count because we haven't flipped the coin yet. Do you use Discord? I don't give my Discord out to people, sorry. Right. So this is snowing. Okay. So in the overworld encounters, we can get a Snova, a Stuffle, a Pancham, and a Snorunt. Not bad. Snova, 4 times weak to fire. Ice Grass, bad typing. Really bad typing. Stuffle, normal fighting, yeah. Pancham. I think evolves by having a dark type in the party, which is bad because I don't have another dark type. So I can't actually evolve it right now. And then Snorunt. If it's a girl, could get ourselves a Frostlass, which would be quite cool. And then random encounters, we have Snorunt, Snova, Minccino, and Stuffle. So it's basically just replacing. But Snorunt also has a higher chance of spawning. So I guess I want Snorunt here and hope it's a girl. I don't mind Glalie anyway, so yeah, let's do that. Alright. So let's flip a coin. Tails, which is a overworld encounter. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to save first. We're going to save first. I'm going to close my eyes. And I'm just going to run. Okay? Begin. Oh, and by the way, you guys are going to tell me if I hit a random encounter or if I hit a normal encounter. So you can tell it's a random encounter because there'll be an exclamation mark, and then when I hit it, an exclamation mark will appear on my screen. An overworld encounter, there'll be no exclamation mark. So you guys have got to tell me. Okay? Begin. Alright. My guess there was that's an overworld encounter. Because when I heard the noise, I opened my eyes and it was straight onto the Pokemon. That's another thing. If it's an exclamation mark encounter, it will show you going through the grass in the transition, and then there'll be a shadow which appears as a Pokeball. When it's not a random Pokemon, I'll just show the Pokemon. And I didn't see a shadow. Also, this is a 50% spawn. Is it? No, it's Overcast. It's a 25% spawn. So this is possibly an overworld, which is good. So we're gonna go into the overworld. And we're going to go quick attack. Yikes, that's gonna hurt. I don't really want to throw a Pokeball because I go you knockoff. Yeah, I'll use a knockoff. That should do a bit of damage, even though it's not very effective, but it shouldn't kill, and that's what we want. Yeah, we time that. Do get buffed by the hail though. That's all I gotta worry about. The hail will kill this thing. Oh wow, that did nothing. Yeah, even when it's payback and it does double damage next turn after you get hit, it's still not good. I'm just gonna chuck Pokeballs at this because it means that the payback's not gonna do much damage. The hail's gonna whittle it down. I've got tons of Pokeballs. I've got tons of money. I've got about 100 grand. Um, because I've been doing so many raids, and the raids just give you really powerful stuff to sell. Also, revives are like 1,000 each. You get a lot of revives in these games. And of course, we're not using revives because that's a nuzlocke. Right. What is a British bear? It's a theme. Are you kidding me? Are you? Every single British bear is a male. Why? I was calling this thing Paddington, Winnie the Pooh, both British. I need a female British bear now. Should we call it Lucy? Let's call it after Paddington's aunt. Let's call it Lucy. Let's call Aunt Lucy, so we know exactly who we're talking about. Aunt. I don't know how you people say it. I don't know why I'm saying you people. I'm British myself. I say aunt, but that's Lacey. That's not Lucy. That's Lucy. They are. Now, I've used a Machoke before. I've never used a Beware before. But just because we already have the Machop leveled up, I don't really want to risk the leveling up right now. Okay. North Lake, too much. South Lake, we get another encounter. Look at this. Down here, we get one more encounter. I think this is going to be the last encounter before we go off to face off against Nessa, which we do have a few more encounters. We have Route 5, we have the free gift of Toxel. That's 2 encounters. We have I think that's it. There's only 2 encounters left. Actually, yeah. Right. So this is South Lake, right? I want to make sure I'm not cheating. There we are. Cool. Okay. So what's the weather looking like? It about normal, I'd say. So we can get Corfish. Maybe it's overcast, but there's not many. It's not really overcast. It's more just dark. So we're gonna go with normal for this. So we got Corfish, Krabby, Stunky, Machop, and Lombre. Machop would also be a thingy encounter. I wouldn't mind Stunky since it's a poison dark type. I just kind of don't want another water type. But what about random encounters? Random encounters would be worse because literally 3 of them are 3 out of the 4 Pokemon in random encounters are duplicates. So I'd automatically have to pick Corfish. So let's go. Give me a bit more variety to choose from, game. I'd love a Lombre. Oh, it fell off the table. Where is it? It is heads. That's random encounters. Great. So that does mean it does mean first of all, potioning up you. Second of all, Going to you. There we are. Caught fish? Right, okay. This is a spoiler for the anime. The actual fact that when Ash faced off against Misty and lost in a 1v1 when he used Corpfish, why did Corpfish not evolve? Like, I understand, oh, Ash just won the world championship, so let's make him get humbled by Misty. But why couldn't you just give him Corpfish here? All the Corpfish fans out there would have loved if he would have evolved into Crawdon to won that. Alright. What is Corpfish? It's not like a lobster, is it? It's like a different type of crustacean. I'm trying to think. Corpfish. Corpfish. Hmm. This is what takes you longest. Basically, if you don't know, the naming theme is British. The naming theme is anything to do with Britain. I'm trying to think of what Corpfish should be. Has something to do with his pincers. Pincers bite or bite dogs. The XL bully. No, let's not call it that. British bulldog. But then also that feels like it'd be better for a dog Pokemon. But also we have a few famous dogs in the UK. I'm not talking about some of our past prime ministers. I'm gonna have to look this up. What is Corpfish? Crayfish. Okay, we're gonna call it I'm a Celeb. Because in 2020, I'm a Celeb came under fire and investigation because apparently they had a crayfish. No! Alright, we're calling it Emma. Can I not change nicknames? I can't change nicknames. No. Oh no, I didn't even name it. Oh, I've got to change the name somewhere. Right. We'll go back there. Alright. Can I change my nickname here? Let's rate a nickname. There we are. Right. So yeah, so I'm a Celeb came under a bit of fire because of something that happened where they basically apparently didn't have the right license to cook a crayfish. So we're gonna call it I'm a Celeb because of that controversy. Because I'm a Celeb is British. And I do love I'm a Celeb. You're having fun over there. My cat's found a toy and she's playing with it. Been a good old time. Right. Can I buy anything? Oh, yes. Yes, sironi and cheese. Look at that. I'll get about 50 of them. Why not? 5 Premier Balls on the house, and I'm gonna get some super potions. Just get about 42 of them. Like that. Perfect. Alright. Let's moving right along. I did heal, right? I completely forgot. Did I heal? I did heal. Okay. Put Nibble back in front. Alright, so we gotta get everyone to 24. Alright. I'm actually going to put my chop out in front here. With Gromit. Because I need to get some levels. Because, yeah, okay, 4 levels is a lot of leeway, but there's also not a lot of route until the next gym. It's literally just this one. Also, I always find it funny that they give you a Toxel, but Toxel doesn't evolve until like level 30. So, like, they gave you a Toxel, probably for the next gym, and they just don't allow you to... They just don't allow you to, thingy, what do you call it? They just don't allow you to, evolve it. Unless you want to go 6 levels over level. Which then you're crazy. Alright. But also, that's why I love Pokemon. There's so much you can do. If you want to be over-leveled, you can be over-leveled. If you don't want to be over-leveled, you don't have to be over-leveled. It's great. He opt out is dead. Now she's on a scratching coast. Yeah, so it's like a whole new cat tower to her. Because it's in a whole new area. Isn't it? Right. Bless me, I'm so sorry about that. Right, okay. So, we're now... We are now... We are now at... Route 5. Okay, so our overworld encounters. We have... Stuffle. Spritzy, which I don't want because I can't evolve. Because nobody wants to trade on this game. Because it's kind of a dead servers. Minccino, Wobbuffet, Drifloon. Now, the encounters here suck. The random encounters are Dottler, which I actually would like. Esper, which I would like. Lombre, which I would like. Applin would be pretty cool. Dewpider would be sick. If I was to go fishing... then I'd be able to get a Tutor or a Goldeen. So I really am... Sorry, she found her ball. You having fun? I'm about to hear her. Cats are funny creatures, aren't they? We're gonna go, hopefully, for a random encounter. So let's, heads. Heads! Come on! More of a choice. The thing is, I wouldn't... I've got too many water types. So, like, I would love Dewpider. I'd love it. Another water type. Lombre. I need a grass type. Another water type. I'm really hoping for probably Applin here. Applin or Dottler. Drifloon probably would have been the best bet here. And Drifloon's not on the random encounters, but I don't think I would have gotten the other one encounter anyway, because I need 5%. Here we are. Dottler. Okay. Orbeetle at level 30, I think it is. I do like Orbeetle. I think it's a fun Pokemon. I am getting you out of here right now, mate. You are not staying in. We're gonna go with Niblet. Yeah, you get out. Paddy lad, pack it up. Oh, my cat's friend is outside. Right, yeah, so my cat, so there's about 3 different cats that look exactly like mine, and one of them's including mine. So there's mine, and then there's another cat that's a bit bigger, and there's a cat that's even bigger, and they all hang out together like they're like the 3 amigos. They're all best friends, and it's really funny. So like I've called one of them Big Misty, and I've called the other one Big Misty. Misty, your friend's outside. Ah, she's actually come to have a look. She's on our fence. You tell Big Misty not to be on our fence. I know, no, we love Big Misty around there. Oh no, she came over for cuddles. Hello. Do you want to play Pokemon with me? Eh? Do you want to catch this Pokemon? Alright. Okay, I'm not risking a crit. I should probably start looking great balls. I've got 60 of them, but yeah, I'm gonna throw a great ball. I've got 60 of them. And money's so easy to come by in this game. And I'm confused. Okay, so there's no way. It's no getting rid of it now. Oh, forgot I had Premier Balls. I love Premier Balls though. So come on. Oh, I thought I did it. I thought I did it. Sugar Bug. Okay, I'm being absolutely bullied here. That's interesting. I'm gonna chuck a Great Ball though. Come on. Thank you. Wasted about 2 Pokeballs there. A Premier Ball and a Great Ball. I don't mind Dottler. I don't actually think it's that good in this game. Because it's Psychic as well, so Dark type. Jim. What's a famous UFO? A British UFO. I don't think what's a British UFO. Something to do with aliens. Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. It's a female. Mrs. Bean. No. Yet again. I keep. I'm going to press Y and I pressed X. Central box. We'll have to nickname that again. We're going to call him Mrs. Bean. Right. I'm going to go nickname that quick. Hey, welcome to the stream. Right. First of all, we're going to heal. Yeah, first of all, we're going to heal the Pokemon. Should have done that, yeah. Then we gotta name the Dottler. Why is every time I got a good name, it's always the opposite gender of the Pokemon? Alright. And I need to go to the move. I've got to go to this guy, which is the rated nickname. I want to say Dottler's a fine nickname. So the fact it's just the nickname. Mrs. Bean. Yeah. Oh no, who's the female Mr. Bean? Is it Irma? It's like Irma something. Doesn't he have a girlfriend? We'll just call her that. Irma. Okay, yeah. Irma Gob. It's actually spelled with an I. Misty, are you in the bathroom sink again? I heard the plug go. My cat's in the bathroom sink again. I gotta go rescue her. She's too big for the bathroom sink. Misty, stop She's playing with the plug. Alright, we're gonna call it Irma. Misty. Hey, what are you doing in here? You can't be playing with the plug. I love you too, yes, but you can't be playing with the bathroom sink plug. Your friend's out there again. She's on the driveway now. Oh, she's gone. She went looking for you. My cat's friend went looking for her, but she doesn't want to go outside today for some reason. She doesn't want to go outside, like, ever. My cat's an antisocial cat, which is not great. She needs to be friends with people. And not just me, because she basically doesn't leave me alone. Alright, no, I feel cool there. Right. So, we're going to go to our map. I guess technically we need to run though. We haven't unlocked the point. So we do get another Pokemon. We do get the Toxel, which is pretty awesome. And we're going to use some candies as well. So we'll have some candies to use on our Pokemon now. And the Toxel, I'll level up in between episodes. I'm actually going to go ahead. Let's do this. Awesome. Right. So it's all about Rock, right? He's a guitarist. Who is a good guitarist? And it's a male. Okay, we have male guitarist. Who is a good male guitarist? Who is the guitarist for Rush? Because Rush is one of my favorite guitarists. Alex Lifeson. But he's also Canadian, so that doesn't count. We're going to call him Rothery after he is British, right? Says he's English. We're counting it. We're going to call him Rothery after the Marillion guitarist, Steve Rothery. Because I do like Marillion. They're a good band. And also, I think my dad would absolutely disown me if I didn't. Because he is like a mega fan. He is like the biggest fan. So I think my dad would disown me if I didn't. And I'm going to send you to a box. I'm genuinely going to die on stream. I've not been ill for like ages. Oh, God. Right, let's begin. Let's leave this. Okay. The only thing I'm scared about is that I don't know what level to go into the gym at. Do I go with them all at 22, but also nearer 223? Will I be under leveled for it then? Right, zigzagoon. I'll go them all to level 23. Because if they make level 25, it's only a level over, so... Alright. After Nessa, I think I'm going to probably do the... I think I'm going to do the Gala Mine, and then maybe end it there. Because I'm going to have to level my Pokemon up for Cabio anyway. And we do get an encounter in Cabu's gym, which is quite fun. We either get Litwick, Vulpix, or it's not Growlithe. Is it Sizzlipede? Which hopefully I would get the Litwick. Okay. This is just yeah. It's gonna be a free shot. Probably not. And we've been disabled anyway, so it doesn't really matter because okay. Who should we go to? He's got Scratch. You'd probably work. Let's go to Gromit because Gromit needs a bit of XP. I do have some caddies though, so I guess I could use them in a case of emergency. We don't have enough levels. Yikes. Why did Scratch do that much damage? When does Gromit evolve? '26. Great. 26. So I'm not gonna have an electric for the gym. At least you get the Rotom bike now. There is a hop fight. There is a hop fight. I do remember that. And he's most likely going to start off with his Wooloo. So I'm actually glad I'm starting off with Paddy here. Here we are. Alright, Hop. Let's have a battle. You gotta bring out Wooloo, right? Yep. Predictable as always, Hop. Oh, he's only got 3 Pokemon. Okay. And I've got counters to all 3 of them. So, easy win. Will Wooloo be faster? Surely Wooloo's faster. Okay, but we are going to revenge. Granted, it will only use 60 because we weren't hit. Okay, no. Machop's just a bit of a beast. Wow, you lived that. I'm going to knock off. There we are. I am getting out for Cover Squire because I think it's Cover Squire this time. And Cover Squire, of course, is look at that. Oh, I can switch into Gromit. Yeah, we're gonna go into Gromit because Gromit is electric type. Could go into Vikavolt, Also is weak to flying, so I guess not. Mm, it might be neutral, but all right, shockwave. I know my immunities. I know what's super effective against other things. Resistances are neutral and not very effective. I'll never learn. I'm sorry, there's way too many of them. All right, shockwave. And his last Pokemon is probably Thwacky. Do I want to switch? I've got flamethrower. I've got flamethrower. We're good. If in doubt, I'll just go to reboot. If in doubt, reboot it out. You know what I mean? 21? Yikes. Okay. And the Screech. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of there. Let's hopefully this kills. Burn? I make my exit. Go straight out to Niblet. Ooh, even that does quite a bit. This should kill now. Yeah, that. Okay, handled that quite well. I feel like. Alright. Hop, I can't use that, mate. You know I can't use that. Is he taking the mic? Do you want to come back and murder your Pokemon again, lad? I've got a bike. I should use my bike. Oh, look at that. Look at that Drifloon. Right. I'll come back and train up if I feel like I'm going to need it. Which I'm probably going to. Right. Let's first give out some candies. I think that's fair, okay? If I go in with a Pokemon everyone was 23, I'll give you one. Okay. Right, so who's going to be our person against? It's going to be all 10. That's how we run. Alright. Let's see. So. These are the 3 Pokemon we're bringing in. So we're going to leave with you for the Goldeen. Actually, we'll leave with you for the Goldeen. Switch it to you, and then we'll go to you. So, you guys all need to be level 24. I'm going to get rid of the... I'm going to take out the Gyarados. I'm going to take out you guys. We'll put you down here. Actually, we got a few good options for... very few good options for Kabu. Because you're definitely coming, and then we could train one of these up. Because what? He's got 2 fire types. So we could always go with, like, James Corden. I like we got Lewis Donk, James Corden, Aunt Lucy, I'm a Celeb, Irma, and Steve Rothery. It's a very we got Niblet, my dead rabbit, but Bonnie Tyler. I should have probably nicknamed that Bonnie Tyler instead of Bonnie because we all gonna get the wrong idea. Welsh, Paddy the baddie, the Queen, and then Gromit. What a lighten up. Okay, first of all, straight away, slap a potion on this lad. And also slap a potion on this lad. Okay, we're gonna go train. Let's go train. There's a lot of gym trainers. There's a lot of trainers over here. Let's go train. Taunt. Alright. How much XP is that gonna give us? Not a lot. Not a lot. You know what? I'm pretty sure I've never gotten that Pokeball before. I don't think I've ever taken down this trainer. Cherubi. Okay. I've definitely never taken down this trainer before. So, is that Wooper? If that was Wooper, then Energy Ball should kill it. It was Woobat. Well, we'll just go for the belt anyway. Now, Spark is cool, right? But look at the attack stat. Why is Vikavolt a special attacker when he has that like the jaws of like steel? What's this? Right, well, I get to sell them for money. I think this should be okay because like you gotta remember the trainers give you a lot more XP. So I'm gonna go with that. So we're going to put Vikavolt out in front. All right. Actually, I should probably put Gromit out in front, right? Because I need the XP a bit more. All right, I got the chairman. You know what? I like how Pokemon give you a fast text box option because they know how much dialogue there is. Yeah, in BDSP, by the way, most dialogue boxes take about 5 seconds because it's short. It's like, hey, I'm going in here, goodbye. Now it's like, hey, I'm going in here, by the way. Did you know about this? Yeah, you can go in here, by the way. I'm gonna go in here. I should probably go in here. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Bye bye. Hey, by the way, I'm in here. Did you know that I'm in here? It's like that. It's like, well, you don't need to. Just need to say one sentence. Oh, there's all this. Oh, I hate this. The chairman tries to like indoctrinate, indoctrinate. No, oh no, I can't speak. Oh, I'm getting an encounter here, can't I? I get an encounter here. This is an encounter. Yay! We get an encounter. Come on! That's good, no? That's mega! That is so over leveled. Jesus Christ. Oh! Get out of there now. Get out of there now. Right. Do I use Chin Chow? I don't want to waste this encounter, man. Game Boy Luke. Come on. No! Oh! Come on, man. If you... Come on. Come on. Am I confused? Great. Confused Ray, Bumblebee, Spark? Mate, I really want this Chinchou. I've never used a Chinchou before, and I've always really wanted to. And my god, I would actually put this on the team. Come on. Yes! Big, big. Absolutely massive. Might have to kick Grommy off the squad. Right. What are we calling this? Chinchou. It's based off an anglerfish, I think. It's not. It's an anglerfish. Lantern. Evolved into lantern, right? What's lantern? When else does Chinchou evolve? That's what we're going to find out here. 27. Okay. Not bad. I'll have it by the third gym. Definitely going to use this. Might have to go on the permanent squad. When... What is Chinchou based off? Probably like an anglerfish, right? Anglerfish. Okay. So, let's anglerfish UK. Any anglerfish references? Monkfish. Okay. Right. Damn it. Okay, so it's based on a monkfish. Okay, so we are going to do. Right, so an anglerfish is in the UK is called a monkfish. We have a type of anglerfish called monkfish. Hey guys, did you know about the switch to mouse? The switch to mouse controls. Did you know about them? So we're gonna call him John. We're gonna call him Inspector. Because basically there's a sketch show in the UK called The Fast Show, and it was really good. And one of the characters was called Inspector Monkfish. So see, I want to make all these some sort of reference to UK. I feel like I spelled that wrong somehow. No, I don't think so. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. No offense. Gromit, you're gone. Get in the bin, Gromit. Yeah, Inspector. Do. Inspector Gadget. Whatever. I don't know. Right. I'm all about using new Pokemon here on the channel. Bubble Beam Spark. That is pretty good. We've got more special attack than attack. Volt Absorb is incredible. We're up in speed, down in attack, which is probably not great. I'm gonna have to go to a move relearner. First of all, let's do this. 5 netballs is really good. Anything over that? Don't think so. Okay, let's move. There's actually nothing saying about. Right, we'll go to Nessa first. Are you doing Ness alright? I'd like to make it a Gavin and Stacey reference. Probably not, but we can dream. Absolutely love that show. Alright. No! Okay, the best thing Legends ZA ever did was get rid of the fact that you could accidentally heal your Pokemon again. Electro Ball will be a lot more useful than Spark. And then, TRs. If only we had thingy. Okay. Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. We'll do the gym. We'll do the mines. And then we might call it a day. Got a Lure. Ah. That would have been very useful because I don't think I'm ever going to go fishing again. That would have been quite useful. Okay. So everything is good. Everything great. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. I kind of want to buy a uniform first. Right. I am electrical metal, so going the steel or the electric uniform makes sense. But I'm not going to do that. That's very financially irresponsible of me. and want to be financially stable. Tough world out there. Tough world. Right. I've done those gym puzzles so much, so I should like not be able to fumble. So okay, so all the trainers' Pokemons are just pure water. I always forget Timepole's not ground yet. It's only Palpitoad where it becomes ground type. I guess it makes sense because it hasn't evolved yet. Wow, faster. Okay. I see how it is. T-Bolt. Yeah, that. Wait, no. What am I doing? I'm usually good at this, but not when I've been streaming for an hour and 16. Right. Uh, so we actually need to not press that. We need to go here. I take you out. So we need to put that on, then press that. That should be good. Right, Krabby comes out. Cookie. Yeah, so every day I've been watching at least one episode of the Johto arc. So I'm on series 2. Because no, like I've seen series 1 of Johto. Granted, I haven't actually seen every episode, but I saw them through like a YouTuber who kind of broke them all down and just made fun of the episodes. And it was really funny. It was a really good series. It's called WTF Moments. Go look at it. It's absolutely hilarious. Um, but he stopped after the first series of Johto, and then he was gonna do journeys and just do random seasons, and then he hasn't uploaded for about 2 years of that series. Um, but so I just thought, hey, I will watch. I watched all the second series of Johto, so I'm on episode like 5 right now. I've just done the one where he does the bug catching contest. I'm enjoying it, man. Like it's really fun. All the characters are just like really savage, and it's hilarious. All right, it's 2000 there. I underestimated how much they give you. So I'm gonna be a bit underleveled. Well, I guess not really. Which do have you for. My only problem is you're the one I really want for that final one. So the fact that you're not, you've still got about 312 experience. If these last two Pokemon don't give me 312 experience, I'm pretty screwed. So, and if Remoraid was if Chew was a water rock type, would have worked. I think I've done this wrong. Potentially. I think I need to go down there before I. Right. Also, the reason I like to do nuzlocke in my on like YouTube is because when I'm doing nuzlocke by myself, I just kind of give up on them, or like I just like make a bad mistake and I'm like, oh, it's not a nuzlocke anymore. But here it's like, if I mess up, it's a nuzlocke. Also, on my TikTok account, I have been doing this series where I've been trying to make a team of 6 using any Pokemon who I've used in playthrough teams. So I really need to stack that. Right, yeah. I have absolutely messed this up. Actually, my Machop's gonna get experience from other 2 Pokemon, so it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. And we get to listen to some hype music. This is my favourite thing about Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, it's just the music is so hype. Also, Scarlet and Violet is a great game. Yes, the glitches are bad, okay? And it's not the prettiest looking game, but to say it's the worst Pokemon game is an absolute crime when it is just simply not. It is simply one of the most fun Pokemon games. The only bad part is how long it takes to get to your first gym, and also maybe the look of the game. But if the Switch 2 version, 10 times better than the Switch 1 version. Even the Switch 1 version is not bad at all. It's really fun. Right. Save here. We are going to just quickly give you a cheeky potion. Alright, let's begin. So she's going to lead with Goldeen, then Aracuda, and then Draenor, which that's the scary one. Alright. Alright. Let's give it a Thunderbolt. Vital Throw. I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna go Vital Throw. Aracuda. Should have gone with Chinchou to be fair, but I'll just keep it out. Right, bye. That's not gonna work. It might flinch though. And it was a crit. And I flinched. Great. We're gonna switch. We're gonna go straight to Paddy. And yeah. I'm probably gonna end the stream after this. Meaning next stream, which will probably be in like 2 weeks or something, will be when we get the Galamine 2 encounters. And hopefully we'll take on the third and fourth gym. There we are. And she's faster. I don't really want to lose Chin Chow. So, the chop, if something does happen, I will sacrifice the chop, but I don't really want to do that. I do have Stuffle, which would be a new Pokemon I've never used before. I already have used Machoke. You know what's ironic? I can't, if I ever get Machamp in that filter, I can't use it because I never use Machamp. Maybe I will evolve it. Maybe I'll try and see if anyone wants to trade. Ooh, yikes, that's not good. Oh, we're screwed. Yikes, okay. Right, can I? Super Potion 60, that's 80. I would die probably. 60, 80. I have an energy root. Alright. Okay, yeah, get out of there now. Get out of there now. We're going to inspector come in. Paddy, congratulations, you're officially useless. Chin chow time. Come on, survive this, please. Chin chow clutch. Chin chow clutch. Oh my god. I've never been so stressed out in my blimmin' life. Okay. No one died. Thank God. Okay. What even is in the Galar mine too? Right. We'd actually have to have a fight against Bede anyway, so I want to try and get a team together to face Bede. So yeah, I probably will just leave it for now, because you do have to fight Bede very early on in the cave. Also, there's a lot of Pokemon. Noibat would be sick. There's a lot of good Pokemon in the next area. There's a static Dreadnought. If that's a static, that means I get it for free. That's what static encounters mean. Right. Right, so I'm going to end the episode there. We're going to end the live stream. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do the whole Chairman Rose stuff, like talking to Chairman Rose and all that. I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna go level up all my Pokemon because we got Bead coming up, and I want to have a good team for that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.